What's
up, you
fucking
fucking scumbags? Welcome to the recap and the preview video for week number 9 and week number 10. I want to say thank you to Mr. fucking Red State, Mr. Best Friends with Ted Cruz himself, Rich Rivera. Welcome back to the video, man, and welcome. We love to have you, bro. Thank you so much for joining us this week.
That's right, man. You know, me and my boys over here are running the table. Greg Abbott and Mr. Ted Cruz over here just winning. So good to be here.
Fucking scumbags, bro. Listen, man. This was a crazy week, number 9. It was a lot of shit that happened. A lot of good luck, a lot of bad luck. You know, what's great is that we did play each other, so I cannot wait to get to the recap, bro. I hope you're just as excited as I am.
I'm super excited to recap this week, you know, especially because you and Numbnuts went ahead and went with upset of the week for our game. And this definitely looked like the ass raping of the week, right? So we went ahead and I took you out, bro, 156 to 87.
Okay, hold on. We're not going to get into that just yet.
We should get into it.
I'm just curious, man, like... anything you want to say, anything you want to show us, you know, until we get there?
I mean, I just like to think that, like, you know, Joe Mixon is my hero, you know? And you haven't seen me on video yet, right? And
right, I haven't.
You know, when Joe Mixon goes out and he makes big dick moves and he does big dick things, like lay out 55 points and give me the week, you know, you go out and you get a Joe Mixon jersey. Right, bro?
Oh
yeah, and this is it. And, you know, when your boy puts up 55,
are you fucking kidding me, bro?
When your boy puts up 55 points and we're 2-8,
wow.
You know, you gotta represent, dude.
I'm curious which secondhand store had that Joe Mixon or that Corey Dillon fucking jersey.
Look at the Bengal, bro. He's hella old. Look at the Bengal.
Bro, turn around and show us that Corey Dillon is on the back.
It's Dillon on the back. Hey, this is actually an old authentic that I had. And I just happen to have this jersey. And also it was number 28, so it went well. So I figured, you know
that
what?
Is incredible,
Let's run
bro.
it. Let's run it.
You almost had me, bro. You almost fucking had me, bro. That was really good. That was really good,
That's
Rich.
Right.
I know you've been holding on to it all day long, bro.
54 points.
I can't believe you kept this a secret, bro.
Man.
Kudos to Rich. Kudos to Rich for really driving it in.
Bro.
But listen, with that being said, Rich, we're gonna get right into the
thick of things.
Let's go. Man, I don't know how we're gonna top that, but we're gonna get right into this matchup where you literally had the game of your season, man. I'm just gonna let you gloat for a minute. Go ahead, the stage is yours.
All right, well, you know, we got Mixon with 55. We got my man, little man Murray.
You can stop there.
19.
You can stop there. Okay.
No, man. Cup came through. Lazard came through. You know, my team came to play.
Oh my
And Patterson.
God. 3 guys.
Patterson off the IR.
3 guys, bro.
Gets 2 touchdowns. Get your boy 18 points.
Incredible.
You know.
Incredible.
And your whole team shit the bed. We didn't have to recap it, bro. Like, your whole team shit the bed. When your best player is Geno Smith, we have issues. So,
you're right.
You know, we might have to make some moves or do some things in order for us to, you know, in order for you to get the ball rolling.
Yeah, listen, thank you for mentioning, you know, I'm going to have to make some moves. I'm really in a bind here. You know, my guys are on a bye. You know, Aaron Jones is in a walking boot.
Yeah. 6 weeks.
You know, I don't have a lot of leverage here, but I'm gonna extend a desperate trade transaction here.
Desperate.
I gotta go with my assets. You know, Jamar Chase. I know he's out. Hopefully another 4 or 5 weeks. But I need a running back, and I know Rich has been dying to get rid of this guy. So, Rich, I'm going to go Jamar Chase for Ezekiel Elliott. Would you accept this trade?
Not only would I accept this, knowing that Mike Biddle is crying right now, like literally pulling his long hair out, you know? He's going to go from looking like the quarterback from the Jacksonville Jaguars to looking like Carrot Top real quick. after this trade goes through. Like, he is going to freak out.
Yeah.
We're going to accept it live. Oh, I got to log in. Got to do my password. Here we go.
Wow.
And
wow.
wait for it. Wait for it. It's going to happen eventually.
This is
Accepted.
This is
it's done.
I'm disgusted that
done.
this is what it's come down to. I've reached out to other players amongst the league, and nobody was biting. So I can't wait any further.
Yeah.
I have to get this trade done. I need a running back for any type
And
of.
yeah. And I now have 0 running backs, to be honest. Like, if something happens, I don't even know what I'm going to do.
Well, I'm hoping. I'm
know?
hoping something happens because I don't want you to win. But
I'm just hoping
it is what
I'm
it
gonna get
is.
to the playoffs and Chase gets healthy, because my running backs right now are not
Yeah.
going to get me there.
Yeah. Well, you gotta do what you gotta
Mixing.
do. So, congrats to Rich. Moving on.
Great trade. Great
Next
trade.
up, we got Olave Garden against Hertz Donut, and we were expecting a lot more from Mike Biddle here, man. Tell me what happened.
Well, first of all, I got to find it on my computer really quick. So let's do that. Olave Garden.
This is the essence of not being
Ooh,
prepared.
no.
In-
I got it.
Incredible.
Okay, here's what happened. What happened is, for Olave Garden, only 2 players decided to show up and play. And that was Joe Burrow, 19 points, nothing too crazy, and then Travis Kelce at 20 points. And that was really it. Hertz Donut, a.k.a. Chris, he had a couple guys pop off, and the ones who did pop off, they seemed to kind of outweigh the rest of Biddle's team. You got Hertz at 20, Jefferson at 25, and Christian Kirk came to play at 21. So that was enough to kind of out-edge Biddle. And I think we have some people crying right now in the group me. I think I just got a notification. I can't see it yet because we're recording.
Well, we're not looking at that right
we can't
now.
look at it
Focus
now.
on the
But
video.
I'm just trying to, which one
Okay.
is it? You know, who's upset?
Yeah.
But yeah,
fuck
you know,
him.
fuck him.
Okay.
There you go. I like it. But yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Hats off to Chris. He won. Olave Garden lost, but I still think these are both 2 good teams and 2 contenders. So we'll have to see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Next up, we got Peachy Court Bangers against Cooking Up Ramen. This was the game of the week, man. And do you feel like it disappointed a little bit?
Game of the week, I mean, it wasn't a tight game, but Peachy Court banged, Kenneth Walker III. I mean, that guy killed it. What's going to happen next year, though? I'm not too sure.
He's a league winner, bro. He's a league winner at this point. I mean,
is.
he's great for Dynasty, but he's definitely a league winner. Somebody that is very consistent in his rookie year. He reminds me of Odell Beckham, back in 2013.
Powerhouse, bro. And then you got Curtis Samuel, 17 points, Washington. That's coming up great. And then Waddle does his thing, and Sanders has been a great running back in his flex. So Peachy Court had the powerhouse, and when it comes to Connor's team, that's Mike's team?
Yeah,
or Connor's.
it is Connor's team.
Their names
It
are
is
kind of similar,
Connor's.
throwing me off. Yeah, dude, all McCoy had was Carter and Marshall. So kind of like 2 guys he got off waiver wire, or 2 guys that were kind of on the bench.
And Lockett.
And Lockett did his thing, right? But outside that, all his main people didn't really show up. And Foreman got him 4.1 points. So it's going to be kind of hard to win. And I think Herbert's messed up, bro. I don't know how he's going to be for the rest of the year. I do not think Herbert's going to perform. Those ribs are hurt.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Peachy Court comes through with the victory. Moving right along, surprising with this matchup, we have USDA Meat Juice versus Josh Home Sauce. And Jules' team is surprisingly in 3rd place, Rich. Is this the biggest eye-opening team that we've seen in a long time, this late into the season?
I mean, Jules definitely climbing the rankings, right? So he's been making, outside him not setting his lineup, he's been making smart moves through waiver wire this entire year. His team's kind of like Alex's, where like it kind of sucks for majority of the year, and then all of a sudden he gets enough waiver wire transactions, and then he starts, kind of building his team throughout that process. I mean, he had Jeff Wilson Jr. come through with him at 16 points. Goddard came through with 24 points. King Henry, 23. And he's just kind of building himself a solid foundation and depth, I think, on his squad. Meanwhile, our boy Devin, I mean, dude, his whole team shit the bed. Like, Josh Allen got him 25, and that was really it. Now he's injured, too. So now we even know what's Allen. So his best resource is now injured. But kudos to Michus. He scored one on Devin and got the win.
Incredible, man. Kudos to Jewel, 3rd place. Nobody saw this coming. Moving on, we got Hop on This Hawk, Talisha versus Hop Pop, Hawk, and Drop It.
I don't like these two names. Like,
she is the master of the name game, bro.
Dude.
Also, 6-3, right behind Jewel in 4th place. I mean, what the fuck is happening, bro?
this is just Talisha doing what Talisha does, right? Like, you just kind of have to love her. Like, I don't even know what to do at this point because, like, she just tends to somehow, I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know how she does this. But, like, let's talk about Mike real quick because, like, I was looking at this matchup and I was like, why the fuck did Mike start Walker from Carolina?
PJ.
Was there, like, nobody else on waiver wire? Like, I'm pretty confident there was other options. And
Was there?
there had to be, bro. Like, I think even Daniel Jones, who might have got like 9 points, you know, I don't know, like
That would have been it.
something.
That would have been
There had to
it.
be somebody on waiver wire.
He lost by 8 points. He lost by 8
Well, I
points.
think while Giants were on a bye, Jimmy was on a bye. I don't know if he didn't have any other options, but we should look into this because -3 from his quarterback is ultimately the reason why he lost his game. Like, his defense popped off for 23 points. Then the kicker gets 17 points. So, you know, when you have like almost like 40, 50 points between your defense and your kicker, like, you should be kicking some ass. But then his quarterback got a -3. Juju came through with 18. I mean, his team did decent.
Hawkinson.
And he still lost, bro.
Give some love to
Bro,
Hawkinson with the
Hawkinson,
Vikings now,
I
bro.
think he's going to be straight for the rest of the year. I mean, they're feeding him right away. It's like, hey, brand new offense, no problem. First game, second game out, whatever he's on. I mean, he's already killing it. So that's a solid tight end for the rest of the year. That's for sure.
Yeah, but it sucks when you lose to Talisha, bro.
And he lost. So, yeah, kudos to Alicia. You somehow beat the guy who scores like 50 points with his kicker and defense, and you still somehow win. And so, yeah, Miss Talisha, kudos to you.
It is what it is. Last but not least, we have the surprisingly high score, very entertaining matchup of the
Yes.
week. Alex Smoke, SETN season, versus Norm with 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink, man. And Norm once again with the bad luck, high score 162, and he still fucking loses, man. What does this guy have to do to get a victory, bro?
Oh, Norm. It's like nothing's up somebody's ass more than it's up Norm's ass, you know? And I think it's like the fist, right? I don't even think it's the shocker at this point. I think it's like the, you know, it's one of those things. And, you know, he's up to the elbow, and it's got to hurt.
Oh, man.
You know, but this was a banger, bro. Like, talk about two teams that were just popping off one after another, firepower going back and forth. Like, this was a very entertaining match. I mean, Justin Fields all of a sudden is Lamar Jackson and runs for like 50 points. Eckler does his thing.
Yep.
ETN looking like the RB1 for the rest of the year. I mean, solid.
Yeah.
But this is what Moke does, bro. Okay? Moke does shitty. Like, I think Moke only drafts okay, right? I really do. And I think Moke's value is always built in the waiver wire, and that's how he always improves his team. That's why he's the waiver warrior,
Yes.
right? Waiver wire warrior.
Yes.
And that's why,
Yes.
because he can't draft, and if he sucks for the first half of the year like he always does, he can build his team. He's got Moore off waiver. He's got Mooney off waiver. He's got Palmer off waiver. He has all these key pieces that are contributing towards his lineup right now. And the reason why he has room for those key pieces is that he doesn't know how to draft, because he has the room on his bench just to get rid of his draft picks because they suck. But with that process, he's doing good, and he's gonna make a run, bro. He's gonna make a run. Like, Moke's gonna be a fucking contender, and Norm's gonna continue to get fucked over. And at this point, it's just entertaining to watch Norm get screwed over. You know? He's like always a bridesmaid, never a bride. You know, he's like the ugly sister. You know, like motherfucker's 6'8"
Rich.
and still can't win nothing. You know, like damn. You know, like getting picked last in the basketball court. Like, I don't even know what to do for Norm, bro. But fuck.
He's like Charles Barkley on Space Jam, bro.
Oh man.
You're not even Charles. Be gone. Be gone.
Oh man.
Wow, bro. Wow. Well, listen up, man. That recaps week number 9. We're gonna spin it around, bring it back for the preview for week number 10
already,
bro.
Oh, so
10
fast.
already, bro. This always happens to us. It fucking speeds right on through. But I'm so excited to get into this week, man. It's gonna be crazy. With that being said, we're gonna start with the
Upset
of the week. And for the second week in a row, we're picking against Rich here. We're going to go with Connor cooking up ramen versus the pink shirt gladiator. He's going to take the fucking horseshoe right from his asshole. and Connor's going to come in here and fucking get the victory, bro. Tell me you agree with this.
I do not. My horseshoe is so far up my ass, it's like the same assness that's up Norm's ass, you know? But mine's a lucky horseshoe, okay? And my luck is going to continue. I like a lot of my matchups over Connor's matchups. I like Murray over Herbert, you know? Cook over Elliott, he's going to win that. Patterson over Foreman, I think Patterson's going to outperform him. So
you're not going to have Elliott, bro.
This is true. So now, hold on. So now I'm really hoping for the Colts backup, hoping that Jonathan Taylor doesn't play one more week. He's kind of iffy still.
Yeah.
And then I plug that guy in, and I hope for the best. But
yeah, this is more reason why we picked against you in the upset of the week, because you don't have Joe Mixon and you don't have Ezekiel Elliott. So what the fuck are you going to do? Thank you for accepting that trade, bro. Thank you for choosing Connor as the pick of the week. Moving on. We're going to go with my team, Cletus and the Mexican Sweat, against ASETH Season. This is going to be the beatdown of the week because there's absolutely no way in hell I have any chance of beating this Alex Smoke team, who is fucking red hot, bro. Red hot.
Not only is...
His team is stacked.
No.
It's stacked, bro.
Bro, he's stacked and he's red hot. And whatever the opposite of red hot is what you are. And I don't know what the opposite of that is. And so I went through every play, right?
Bad.
Some of these matchups were like, they took a little bit more time to kind of figure out who I felt was going to win, right? And this was the easiest decision of the night. You only had one better player than Alex's entire team, and that was Ertz. Ertz over Pitts was the only thing I liked. And Mope takes the entire clean sweep.
It's so bad.
He's going to mark, bro. It's going to be bad. It's going to hurt. And just get comfortable in that last place. And you already have the pink shirt. Just kind of start wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I didn't wear the pink shirt last year. I know it was, the year prior. Yeah. But I'm telling you, I'm not going to give up. I'm still going to make moves. I'm still going to be scrubbing the waiver wire. And, I'm going to scratch and claw my way out of this fucking hole.
You're winning in flag football in life. So, hey, there you go. You can't win it all. And you're winning in flag football, bro.
The things that matter. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Winning in real life. So.
Not fantasy.
That's right.
Next up, we have another interesting matchup. Peachy Court. Bangers against Olave Garden. And I know you are dying to talk about this matchup based on the trade we just made. Does Jared have a chance to beat Mike Biddle this week?
Well, here's what sucks, bro. Is like nobody cries more than Mike Biddle, right? Like anytime there's a trade that goes down, like Mike's always super sensitive about whatever the trade was if he's not involved in it. And I really want to pick Jared to win just to kind of like mess with Mike and kind of dig in on him a little bit. But I'm going Biddle with this matchup. McCaffrey.
It's hard not to.
McCaffrey, Evans, Olave's consistent. Travis Kelce is the only thing currently. And, dude, he's got Dylan starting, and that's going to be the true wild card. I mean, Dylan's going to be solo, and I think he's going to get 18-plus points. He is flexing a tight end, which is a little bit different from a strategy standpoint, but I also think that works as well. So I think Jared's lacking the firepower this week, although I do like his team. I think Waller, Sanders, and the other Walker do their thing. But I give it to Biddle.
All right. I'm going to have to agree with you on that one. Next up, we got Josh Home Sauce versus Hop on This Hawk. And I am dying to see the new name that Talisha comes up with playing against Devin, who she loves to talk shit to, bro. But does Devin... I mean, who's going to win in this matchup? I have no idea. I don't even know where to start, bro.
Well, first of all, Devin now has like the worst name. Josh Home Sauce. I'm not digging it. But either is a Hop on This Hawk is also pretty bad. So I am hoping that she changes it.
She'll change it.
I'm still gonna go with Devin. He's got Jonathan Taylor if he plays. He's got Jacobs, which is becoming a strong RB1 this year. Mostert. I don't know about Mostert anymore, bro. With that. With Jeff Wilson there, and he's getting all the catches. I don't know if Mostert holds the same value, but Talisha has like half her team on bye still, bro. Her benches are looking good. I think she can only sub in one player, so Talisha's gonna have to drop somebody in order to have a full roster. So let's see who she drops. I think she's going to drop OBJ, or somebody has to go that she's not utilizing, and she's going to have to do a complete roster over here. But for now, I'm going to go Mr. Devin.
Mr. Devin gets the victory. Next up, we got the battle of 10th and 11th place, Pop, Hawk, and Drop It versus 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. Can Norm finally get a victory in this matchup, Rich? Is this the week he gets a victory?
This is the week it goes from like the elbow to the wrist, right? And I do feel that Norm wins this week. This is his week. He's going to win.
This is it.
Mahomes, Singletary, Adams, Metcalf, all these guys, Hopkins, all these guys are going to come through for him. And all Mike has, bro, is Hawkinson, which is dope. He's doing great.
Yes.
And kind of Pittman Jr., who isn't that great. So, you know, the Shaka, right? He's gonna get it, bro. He's gonna get it. He's gonna win. So,
I mean, I like the fact that Mike had this whole strategy at the beginning, you know, with not taking a quarterback. You know, he trades his quarterback, you know, and yeah, man, I feel like, you know, between myself and Big Mike, we just did way too much analyzing, you know, prior to draft, and it's just not working out for us. But it is what it is, man. But last but not least, we're going to go with the game of the week.
Yeah, I fucked that up, bro. My bad. I missed that whole thing.
Don't even worry about it. We got first place, Hertz Donut, it's Chris's team, going up against USDA, the Meat Juice, and Jules' team, bro.
Yes.
Tell me this is going to be a good game. Please tell me.
Nope, this is going to be a good game. We got Hertz Donut versus USDA Meat Juice. 2 guys that have not changed their names. So thank you guys for keeping the consistency in the league. I think it's OGs that don't change their names are really the ones that are doing well in this league.
Oh,
so it's the name changing that's actually the jinx that you guys haven't figured it out yet. And
got it.
You know what? The USDA Meat Juice, bro, he's starting to pack some heat, bro. Henry, Chubb, Goddard, Connor, Wilson. I think he wins based on his flexes, right? His flexes are a bigger benefit than what Chris has going on right now, and his running backs outweigh Chris's running backs. So I think he's got the firepower. I don't think Chris can pull it off. I think Hertz has a good game. Jefferson's going to be consistent. Christian Kirk's kind of the wild card, but they do play Kansas City, and they're going to have to score in that game. I still think Meat Juice gets the win. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, I want to pick Jules' team just because it's such the unknown. You know, he's kind of Aaron Rodgers. You know, Antonio Gibson still on the bench. You know, I don't know what he's gonna put in there. I can't pick Jules' team. I'm gonna go with Chris. He's more consistent. He has a solid foundation. I'm going to go against you, Rich. I understand what you're saying, but my money's on Chris this week. But it is going to be wildly entertaining. And now we have Jewel back in the States, so he doesn't have to worry about roaming charges or any type of fucking bullshit from Colombia. And I really hope we get some fireworks in the chat, man, and nobody gets their asshole hurt or fisted like
bro. There's some, but yeah, people's assholes are already hurt. I don't know. I couldn't read all the group me because I was trying to focus on this video. But man, I heard some comments, some about Rich taking the league. Let's see. Let's go. First place. Here we go.
Oh wow.
Let's see what happens.
Wow. Listen. Before we recap, I mean that's gonna conclude the preview for week number 10. We're going to talk a little bit about this fucking trade because, as I mentioned before, this was my last resort, okay? You can vet this shit with Connor. I've tried to reach out to Norm. I did my due diligence, okay? I'm very confident that Zeke plays this week. And as I mentioned before, I don't care how hurt Chris is or Biddle is or whatever the fucking case, all right? I'm the judge. I'm the jury. I'm the executioner,
Amen.
Okay?
Amen.
And there's absolutely no fucking vetoes in this league. Okay, unless I see it completely off the wall.
Hey, bro.
Jamar Chase is hurt with no known date when he's coming back. Zeke is potentially going to play. Okay,
I tried to trade Zeke,
which is enough for me to trade.
I've tried to trade Zeke for every non-injured wide receiver out there, and unfortunately, only the injured receiver was the one that someone took Zeke for. So I'm taking it.
I mean, listen, I didn't want Zeke. Okay, Zeke is on the fucking far left, not on my radar whatsoever. All right? But I'm confident enough that he's going to play this week. I just watched a fucking interview right here on SportsCenter that said he was going to play.
Yeah, bro. He had a knee bruise. He's playing.
it is what it is. The Jamar Chase is unknown, and I can't wait that any longer. Anybody want Mike Williams? Because he's fucking available too. I'll take peanuts at this point. Okay, Benjamin. All right, Deontay Foreman. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. I need somebody. All right. But with that being said, nothing's gonna happen with this veto. The trade is going through. I don't care what you say. If you don't like it, get the fuck out of my league.
Uh-oh.
All right. And on top of that, I really, really, really don't want Rich to win the fucking league. This is the last person I want to win. I don't. Fucking don't.
Oh, man.
Okay?
Ooh.
But look it, this is the guy that likes to trade. I got to go with the day trader. Why don't you trade your name back to the day trader to take that horseshoe out your ass,
No, bro. I'm wearing that pink shirt all the way to the victory lane, baby. It's going to be the pink shirt gladiator in first place.
Well, listen, we've had people go from pink to the top.
It's true.
And win it all. And we've had people go from the top to the pink and wear it the next year.
Also true.
Listen, congrats to you. Ride your fucking wave. But that wraps up the preview video, the recap video. Good luck to all you fucking scumbags this week. Thank you, Rich, for joining us all the way from that shitty red state that you live in. And we'll see you guys next week. Peace out.